Greetings captains, Gunship here. Hope you're doing well. Today we are talking about 5.0 lineup of ships for the US Navy. And here's mine, which I think is probably among the best that you can get. The new US Detroit ship is a very useful ship. I've had a lot of success with this ship, and in the lineup together with the Moffett, which is well renowned from being excellent, plus the Northampton, which I just put in, it's a bit of my reserve ship. And actually if we look quickly at the modifications, I just have the tools and fire protection, but it's still quite capable. And really I only use it when I have used the other two ships first. And quite often, if it's one of those battles where you'd have to do a capture point, I'm in the PT 811 boat, which again is great. I mean, it's not as good as a free ship, but it will do the job. Also, it wouldn't be Navy combat without using a few planes. So when you can spawn planes, I will use the BTD first, and actually I use bombs on this one. That 2,000 pound bomb is very good. And secondly, I will use the P-51D. Again, okay, it's a premium plane, but it has two 1,000 pound bombs, and again, very handy for taking down targets. And you just have to do average battles here in order to do well, also to earn a reasonable amount of silver lions. So let's have a look at battle performance. Let's start with a defeat, and as you can see that one I got 71,000 silver lions for. That's a victory here, 94,000. A defeat, still 52,000. Victory 92, 116, 106. So anything else, 135,000. So it varies. It's just normal battles, as you can see, in a row. What was the top one here? It was quite low. I don't know what happened there, but my battle activity was quite low, so maybe it was a relatively quick battle. Nonetheless, so even with 27,000 silver lions, you earn pretty much all of it in return, especially if I only did anything in Detroit, because the repair costs of the Detroit, as you can see here, is 890 silver lions. That's almost laughable. The Moffett is 650. I think we can all agree that it's cheap. The Northampton, when I use it, about 9,000. That's probably okay. But as I say, I don't use it very often. BTD 1,600, and the P-51 is 4,400. Very reasonable. So even if you only make 15,000 in a battle and use everything to your disposal, you pretty much break even. So excellent ships, really useful, and I would challenge any other nation to come up with particularly a better lineup than this. The Moffett is excellent, it's fast firing. Yeah, I know it's only a 4.7, and a good captain in a 5.0 cruiser can take it down, but more often than not, you're talking public games here, random games, and you will do a lot of damage in that. It's a bit of a tin can, you can get damaged relatively easily, but if you stay out of trouble, the enemy will sure know about it. The Detroit, interesting ship to play. It takes a little bit of getting used to. A lot of captains find it a bit odd. Look especially at the front here where the guns are pointing. You can sort of go almost straight ahead in the target, have a very low profile toward the target, and use all your guns against enemy ship. Generally don't tend to do that. Generally it's great because you can pretty much sail in any flipping direction and shoot with a good amount of guns, because you got these sort of side turrets or whatever you call it together with the main guns. It actually is very useful, and the AA on this one here is not to be underestimated. It is very good. There's a quad AA cannon there's very single cannons. It's actually very, very decent. As we can see here, got 7 Mark 10 guns of the 3-inch, and 10 20mm guns as well. And we got that gun at the back there with the I think it's called the Chicago piano or something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter what it's called. What matters is shoot down planes without you having to really think about it. It just takes care of business. That's not to say you can't get bombed, because of course you can, but generally speaking, people try to stay clear of this bad boy. And it's nice to look at. I mean, the camo is brilliant. In case you wonder about the Danish and English flag, I am Danish and I live in the UK. So here we are in the BTD, and even if the target is a Moffat that has pretty good AA, and I do die as a result, it's an easy kill. He was a bit too close to the spawn point, and he has to pay the price. The Northampton is my reserve ship, but it's powerful, and it got the benefit of you can bow tanking just using the 2 forward guns that give you 66% of your firepower. The common shell that I used just here is quite potent. It's still got nearly 5 kilo of TNT ammunition in each shell, so very handy. So here we are, Moffat fighting a Moffat. He's so busy that he sort of managed to hit the ground. I'm not far from it either, in order to try and make sure I keep my angles on him as best I can. There's not too much to say about the Moffat that's not already been said, but really the fast firing guns is the main asset. And as you can see there, I managed to take him out. Now I have to do a little bit of maneuvering to get myself back on track. Here we are in the Detroit. As you can see, I'm already heavily damaged at 17%. I'm pushing the B point hard. Maybe not big chance of getting it, but here's a cruiser I'm shooting at. 800 crew at 60% when I started it. And actually, it doesn't take that many shots before you manage to cake him down. There you go. 2 salvos and I killed the Cullen. So, can't argue with that. It's a great little ship, and you should not be underestimated. The torpedoes are also very handy. See how forward facing they are, and they are quite quick. I only got 3 on each side, but they can be very handy, so I certainly recommend you keep them on. The P-51D is an excellent bomber. I only really have it as a secondary because it's slightly more costly to repair, not by a lot, and it's actually the better plane if you need to do a little bit of air combat. But yeah, just with a bit of usage, just fly in, drop your bombs, and off you go and get another lot. Easy peasy. Great little plane, and an excellent addition to the combination of the best 5.0 US lineup. Thank you for watching while I'm repairing one of my friends here. Do you like these sort of videos of a combination of things, looking at good lineups to play in the game? If you do, let me know in the comments below and I might make a few more. All the best, hope you have lots of success on the 7 seas, and I see you soon. Gunship over and out.